If you feel like you just don't have the energy you used to or you're slowing down, there is probably a very good reason you have that. Here with more is Dr. Clark Hansen from the Hansen Clinic of Natural Medicine. And you know, a lot of us feel just burnt out. What causes that extreme fatigue?
Yeah, it's real common. I mean,
Yes.
60 million Americans are so fatigued, it's interrupting their work, their social life, and just the joy of living. I mean, they're just wiped out, and it's a cumulative thing. We all have stress in our life, but it just accumulates, and we just kind of get out of sorts. And then there's all kinds of environmental factors and biochemical factors. So I wanted to kind of bring this up and make everybody aware.
Yeah, and here's some causes. I mean, we've talked about it, just not getting enough sleep. Stress has got to be,
Yeah, these are the top 5 lifestyle things that we got to look at. So lack of sleep, you got to get enough sleep. 7.5 hours of sleep every night. Stress, everybody knows they're stressed. And it can be exciting stress, or it can be horrible, terrific stress, but either way, it's stress on the body. Poor diet, lack of exercise, and a lot of times the drugs you're taking, beta blockers, antihistamines, anti-anxiety medication for the stress, that all can make you so fatigued. So those lifestyle things combined with environmental factors that are suppressing our own body's hormone production just can really wipe you out.
Can you test for fatigue?
Definitely. So we look at the biochemical underlying reasons to strengthen the body so you can deal with the stress. I mean, we're not going to get away from stress.
No,
we want to enhance our body's ability to deal with stress.
Right.
So there's what I call the 5 top biochemical measures that we look for, and you can actually test these. First of all, make sure you're not deficient in iron or B12 and having anemia. Thyroid hormones. Most doctors don't know how to test. They only test for TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. You have to look at the free levels of the free T3 and free T4, adrenal hormones, cortisol, aldosterone, adrenaline, norepinephrine, and dopamine. You may have heard of those names. All of those are adrenal hormones. Our adrenals are so important in keeping us running. Coenzyme Q10, most people don't really know what that does, but that transfers energy in every cell of the body. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of every cell, and you got to have coenzyme Q10 enough to carry that energy through the cell. And finally, testosterone, probably the key. Especially as we're aging, it declines, and we kind of think of that as just for sex drive, but it's for mood and energy, principally. Sex drive is just a benefit of that mood and energy, and it's an important part, but you got to have all those hormones working together, and you don't know where to go anymore. Do you go to an endocrinologist for your thyroid? Do you go to a hematologist for the anemia? Do you go to a gynecologist or for your hormones? I look at everything.
You look at everything.
Naturopathic medicine looks at the whole body. The body's the real healer. It's not doctors, it's not drugs. It's getting the body balanced again, boosted so it can heal itself.
You have a good example of a patient that you recently helped.
Yeah, recently a woman, Rachel, came to see us at age 49. And she had terrific stress in her life in the past few years, so much that she was just wiped out. And it was taking years to get over it. She just thought, okay, just suck it up, I'll get over this finally, and it wasn't happening. So if you look at her symptoms, you'll see no energy was her first complaint. I mean, 0. She just can't get up and function. Her family doesn't recognize her anymore.
So you tested for all of those things?
Yeah, so we test for all of them, and we can see with each one of them, no energy can be either testosterone, thyroid, adrenals, or CoQ10. So you got to differentiate. So she's also having other symptoms, so we put them all together and find out where the common links are and test the ones we need to. She was gaining weight. It could be testosterone, thyroid, or adrenaline. No sex drive, testosterone and estrogen. Apathy, a lot of people think that's just
we just attribute all of these things to just that we're getting older and this is what we should expect it. And you're like, no, you should not. There are things you can do to make sure that you're not feeling that way.
It's a long list, and you don't know where to start. You're not a doctor. So naturopathic medicine looks at the whole person. We test these things. We do blood tests, and then we prescribe based on that individual person. So we gave her testosterone, we gave her cortisol, and it's an adrenal cortex extract. We gave her thyroid, coenzyme Q10. She needed all of them.
And she feels
She was like no testosterone, absolutely 0. Thyroid way low. And then within a month, she came back and said, I am incredibly, my energy is so incredible. It's amazing. My family says, Mom, you're back. You're your old self. She's cleaning the house. She's getting up early. She's smiling. She's joyful. That's what life should be. And it's not just something that you should just endure, because that also relates to heart health, to osteoporosis, and longevity.
Yes, and it's so important that Dr. Hansen will look at the whole picture. So you have a special offer too if you're like, you know, I really need to get all this checked. So here it is, a great promotion.
Yeah, go to our website, sign up for the newsletter, and you'll automatically be entered for a drawing. You're going to win possibly one of these 5 tests we talked about. So 5 people will get one of those, so sign up, and everybody else will win at least a $50 gift certificate just for signing up.
Perfect.
Learn more about it, read some of these patient stories, and come in and let us help you. It's just amazing how good you can feel.
Thanks, Dr. Hansen, and knowing that he'll look at the whole picture, so it's very important to do that. Thank you again.
All right, thank you.
So if you would like more information about the Hansen Clinic of Natural Medicine, please go to drhansen.com, or you can call the number you see right there on your screen. Coming up next, we're going to